Hey everyone, this is the Millionaire Hippies Podcast with your host, Shikha, where we chat about spirituality, business, and health. We all want to live self-actualizing, fulfilling lives with joy, prosperity, and gratitude. Let's go on this beautiful journey together.
Hey guys, welcome to another podcast episode. I wanted to talk to you guys in this episode about what I've learned from the first year of running my online business. This is something that I've been thinking about over the past few weeks because I'm so surprised that a year has passed by already. I feel so grateful that I've been able to go on this journey of starting my own business and running it for a year, that I've had the freedom and the capacity to do it, that I have the youth and the vigor, the energy to focus on this, the time. But I'm also so grateful about all the support that I receive from all the people around me, my family members, my friends, random strangers that I meet on the street that I tell about my business. It is a lonely journey for sure, but it can also be really gratifying because I see how far I've come in only just a year. And I know that this is something that I want to do for the rest of my life. It isn't something that I'm doing for right now so I can make a lot of money and then retire. This is something that I feel passionately about. And I feel like I will be doing this even on my deathbed. That's how important this journey is to me. It's how important this message of meditation and of being free and of living your ideal life is to me. I have recently started a coaching mentorship program for people who are interested in joining me in this journey of living their ideal life, of being location independent, and of doing what they want to do with their time, of being autonomous rather than following someone else's dictions. And it's been really interesting for me to talk to individuals who are interested in receiving this coaching from me on how they perceive the world and how they want to move from where they are right now to where they believe they want to be, where they believe their flow state would emerge, that place where bliss would exist for them. And so I decided I'm going to do this short episode on a couple of lessons that I've learned over the past year. The main lessons that I've learned, all the other lessons that you want, you can always find online, but these are the couple of things that have been really specific to me, and I wanted to share them with you in this podcast episode. The first thing I would say that I've learned is the power of meditation. Now, I always talk about meditation, and I realize that fact. I am one of those people who I think cannot stop or cannot have a conversation without bringing meditation up. But truly, this year, I have realized the power of meditation and how important it is for especially an individual like me who is a creative and an entrepreneur, two double whammies. So why is meditation important for an entrepreneur? Because it helps me calm myself down. It helps me release all the stress that I have on a daily basis. I'm constantly worried about money. I'm constantly worried about finances. And meditation helps me divulge that a little bit, helps me dilute it a little bit, helps me talk about it and let go of it. It helps me realize that I'm always going to be worried about money. I know people who are making millions who are still worried about their business making money. So this is going to be a part of my life. Meditation helps me also realize that I have really grown as an individual, and it really helps me come into my personal power. The way I spoke to people a year ago, how unconfident I was, and how much disbelief I had in myself, all of that has changed over the past year due to meditation and also due to this endeavor of starting a business. I believe in myself more, I have more confidence, I love myself, and I'm so excited to be on this journey. And I know that I'm already a success. Guys, I'm already a success, and this is something that I've realized over the past few months. I'm already a success because I took on this risk and I've lived my life the way I wanted to, and I have no regrets. So in my opinion, I'm already a success. No matter how much money my business ends up making or ends up not making, I am already a success in my mind. But that brings me to my next point, my next learning, that consistency is key, and we're doing this for the rest of our life. If we start a business thinking we're going to do it for the next 5 years, sell it, and then move on, I think that's a wrong attitude to go into a business with, because I don't think you're going to have the same kind of passion level or the same kind of motivation going into that business, because you're just going to be annoyed with it all the time because it's going to be that thing where you're always looking to the future. You're not going to be able to stay in the present moment. You're not going to be able to stay with the journey. You're always going to be looking to some point in the future when you're going to be that millionaire that you dream of being, right? For me, this business is my life and my life is my business. And so all the stuff I'm doing because I love to do it and I love spending time on it. I love the time I spent on it. All the year that I've spent on it, the months that I've spent on it, the days, the hours, all of that stuff has been really gratifying and really amazing to me. I am so grateful that I get to do this every single day. I'm so ecstatic to be alive. I'm in bliss state. I'm in flow state all the time because of this life that I lead. And I want to keep on going on this journey for the rest of my life. It's never going to end for me. It might change and it might convolute or it might become something different, but the essence of it's going to be always the same, that it helps me come into flow state and it helps me be the best version of myself. And that is what this is all about. The final thing I want to say about consistency is that consistency matters. I'm doing the same thing I was doing a year ago, which is writing blog posts, creating podcasts, doing live videos, creating courses, and putting it out there for the universe to appreciate. This is what I was doing a year ago. This is what I'm doing right now. This is probably what I'm going to be doing a year from now, and probably what I'll be doing 10 years from now if the technology doesn't change too much. I'll add on to it, I'll subtract from it, but the basic essence of the consistency that I'm doing stays the same. And this is something I've spoken to you guys about before, where I spoke to you saying that this lady who runs a business about money mindset, said that she went to a seminar where there were people making millions more than she was, and they told her the same things that they were doing were the same things she was doing on a daily basis, being consistent with it. So nothing ever changes, no matter how much money you make from your business. The essence, the basics, they all remain the same. And that is what we need to remember, is that the basics don't change. We have to keep on doing what we're doing, no matter what. I'm going to be doing the same thing a year from now, probably putting the same things in my podcast a year from now that I'm doing right now. Nothing changes. The essence, the basics, they all stay the same. And that's why we have to remember that we cannot be looking for that shiny object, because we're always going to go look for that shiny object. That's what our nature is. That's what we do. That's human nature. And so what we do with that is we're constantly telling ourselves the stuff we're doing right now is unimportant because there's something really great and better around the corner. And I've done that in the past as well. And I've realized there is nothing more amazing or great around the corner. What I'm doing right now is what I need to do. What I need to do is stay patient. And patience is the third lesson that I've learned. Oh man, have I learned about patience. You need to have a chock full, more than a chock full, a bag full, a mountain full, an ocean full of patience when you're starting a business and when you're running it, because things happen very slowly and they happen much, much more slowly than you imagined them to be. And if you want to hurry them up, and if you feel like, oh my God, they're not happening fast enough, you're just going to stress yourself out. You're just going to go into burnout mode. And that's definitely not going to be good for you, because your health, as I've said before, is paramount. Your health is more important than your business. And that is a big statement coming from me, because I really, really care about my business. But for me, if I don't have my health, I cannot spend 15, 20 hours a day or 14, 15 hours a day working on my business. It's not going to happen. I have to be extremely healthy, extremely on my game, and I have to take care of myself. If I don't, then my business is going to fail automatically. But if I take care of my health, my business automatically will get its chance, because I'll have the time, the energy, and the effort to put into it. So it matters what we do on a daily basis. It matters the consistency. Our health matters, and patience. We have to be consistently and more so patient than anyone else on this planet. I have had to build so much patience into my daily routine, because if I don't have the patience and I get impatient with my business, which is still a fledgling, it's still learning how to walk, guys. It's still a baby. And if I force it to do something that it's not ready to do, then it's going to fail. Just like we don't force a child to walk before it's time, or to start speaking before it's time, we cannot make a business do things before it's time. It has to move through the process. We have to move through the process as well. We're learning, our business is learning, our business is growing, we're growing as a thought expert. I'm learning things on a daily basis about myself and about my business that's going to enhance my business and myself in the end. But I need to go through that step, and my business needs to go through that step, and everyone else needs to go through it as well. We cannot hurry up the process. We have to build patience into our routine. We have to become patient. And that's something that has been the last lesson that I'll share with you guys in this podcast episode. So I hope this makes sense to you guys. I just wanted to kind of give you a brief introduction into what it is like to run my business for the first year. I'll do a couple of more episodes on this just because I have other things I want to tell you guys, because I've learned so much and I want to share it with all you guys. And also, if you guys are interested, you can always check out my coaching program at themillionairehippie.com. Just click on the Work With Me link and you'll be directed there. I hope that you guys have an amazing day, amazing time wherever you are. I'll talk to you guys the next time around. Bye for now.